What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Mysterious Jax, and welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. Yes, welcome back. Happy Friday, you guys. I know you guys are lit this weekend. Yes, I do. You know how I know? Because Bad Bunny's in the building. Yes, y'all. Bad Bunny is in LA. I know y'all are excited just like me. Oh my God. You guys, you smell that? We are breathing Bad Bunny air right now. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I know a lot of you guys are going to listen to the show tomorrow because I know a lot of my fans are at the concert right now in Inglewood, California. And I'm so jelly, but it's okay because I will be there tomorrow. Yes, you guys. So make sure you guys tag me in all your pictures. I want to see all you guys in your Bad Bunny merch, everything. I want to see it all. Okay, y'all. But right now we are here at the Good News Radio Network here at TGN Latinx Studio. That's right. It's your girl, Mysterious Jackson. You're about to listen to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. And I have some special guests tonight. You guys, I'm so excited. These special guests are new friends of mine. And we're already drinking our Trulies, listening to Bad Bunny, getting Friday night, the weekend ready. You guys help me welcome from Queer Mercado podcast and the Pop-Up. Shout out to Ryan and Gualencio. Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Okay, what's up? Okay, which one's which? Let them know.
I'm Gaudencio.
And I am Ryan.
Hey guys, welcome.
We're excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you guys. So what's going on? How was your drive over here? I know you guys were coming from about
Long Beach.
I didn't want to say what city because maybe you guys got stalkers. Nunca se sabe.
I know, right?
Okay, how was the drive? Wasn't bad?
It wasn't bad. It actually wasn't bad. We drove together and we were on the carpool lane.
So it was good.
You lived. Are you saying he's a crazy driver? Is that what you're saying?
I want to ride home, so I don't want to.
Jackie, where do you live?
I live like 5 minutes from here.
Okay.
But I have my sisters like that, and my mom. They're crazy drivers, so I have to not look at the road while they drive, so that I can keep my sanity. Because if not, I'm gonna be like hitting if I'm fake pedal over here and just like this cringing every 5 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, stop it! What are you doing? That's me with my mom and my sister. So, I don't know. I'm always on them. She's like, what do they call me when you are like the passenger and you're always
the backseat driver?
The backseat driver. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so they try to send me to the back seat because they're like, you can't sit up here if you're gonna be like that. I was like, you have precious cargo on here, can you not?
Right?
Oh, so that reminds me of Ryan right now.
Totally.
I lived.
Yeah.
I feel that. Well, welcome you guys. Welcome to Ladies Night. And I'm excited. Here, what we like to do is have some fun. I have some chisme, topics, and we play some games. So I'm gonna put you guys in the hot seat, some games, just some fun questions. It's gonna be a good time.
Let's do it.
I know. But before we do, I do kind of want to go over. They even brought some flyers. You guys, look how amazing and colorful these are. Shout out to you guys. You guys host something. Don't look at my nails, by the way. Okay. My nails have a story. I know they look funky. I promise you, I just had nicer nails. I play in a softball league, so I had to cut them just for Wednesday's game. So that's why they look funky, and I haven't been to the nail shop. So don't judge me, y'all. I'm an athlete at heart.
No judgment. No judgment.
Awesome flyers, and you guys have something called the Queer Mercado, and I always want to say that in Spanish. I don't know why, because it's like Spanish already. You guys have a podcast and you have a pop-up.
Yes.
Let's talk about which one came first.
So the Queer Mercado came first. The Queer Mercado started about 1 year and 4 months ago, maybe more or less.
Okay.
It started from an idea that popped from the Goddess Mercado. So Diana Diaz is the founder of the Goddess Mercado.
I love the sound of that.
Right? And it's a pop-up of Latina vendors, artists, creators.
Okay.
She reached out to me. I'm a crocheter, so I crochet. Right. And so
I did see that.
Yeah. So I make a bunch of stuff. She reached out to me and was like, hey, gal, like, first of all, I want to buy something from you. So I took, this beautiful, like, pink gaban that I made for her.
Ooh.
And she was like, what do you think of this? And I was like, it's magical, it's beautiful, I love it. She goes, what about creating something for a queer community? And in that moment, it was like, yes. Let's do it. Let's jump onto it. And initially, we were actually thinking of calling it the Queer Chicano Mercado.
Oh,
Because we wanted to just kind of make sure that there's sort of this out and proud, in not only being a Chicano in this intersection of our Latinidad, but also as a queer community.
Right.
So anyway, so that sort of kind of popped up, and a couple of months later, so Ryan and I have been friends for a long time. A while.
Like over 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And so I remember reaching out to Ryan, and I was like, hey, look, there's this crazy idea that I'm like in love with. Like, what do you think? And so
No,
what?
it didn't happen like that.
Oh, it did happen. It did happen that way.
Me.
I'm gonna hold you there because I want to talk more about this
Yes,
in the main topic. But I love this. So the market came first. Shout out to Goddess Mercado.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely hear more about her and her story later on in the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
Yes.
But I gotta ask you guys: are you guys fans of Chisme?
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because it is
We're
time for some
So
Chisme.
Órale.
Yes.
I'm liking this already.
Oh my god, why isn't my sound playing? Okay, hold up, let me see. I don't know why it's not playing over here, but okay, we hear it. All right, y'all, so we have some chisme for you guys. The first chisme is of social media. I'm sure everybody that's listening, and you guys are on Instagram, you guys are going to be excited to know that this social media platform is currently in the process of developing a tool that will protect you and all the users from unsolicited nude pictures. That is right. No more dick pics over here, honey.
Why not?
So
Who's complaining?
people that did not ask for it.
Yes.
So if you ask for it, that's a different thing.
That's
And I'm going to go
different.
into details. So you don't lose hope yet, Ryan, because I'm with you. I don't want all of them gone. I just want the ones I didn't ask for.
There you go.
I can appreciate.
Okay. So
Consent. It's about consent.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
So the new feature is called nudity protection.
Okay.
And it's going to detect a rude image. So it's like any rude image that you can think of. And it blurs it out while giving the user the option to open the photo or leave it alone. So the company is working closely with experts to ensure that the new feature will preserve people's privacy while giving them control over the messages they receive.
Okay.
So you're still going to get the message, but it's going to be blurred. So it's at your it's your choice if you want to unblur it.
Well, we're gonna see how many people with ugly faces have it blurred. Okay. They'll be like, "Oh, Meta thought you were a dick pic."
Oh my God!
Talk about some cheese,
The bird! Wow, Ryan came with shots fired over here. He is not playing, but he's not wrong. All right, well, that's your social media update. Another one, you guys, is this chisme is a different one. Shout out to all you, who try to be, good, say your prayers. I don't go to church, but I do pray to God. But for those of you that go to church, shout out to you. But you might want to be careful with this next chisme because these churches are reportedly using shameware apps to check if members are watching porn, y'all.
No.
Yes. Oh, that's wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, so the churches are reportedly using several apps to track their members' internet activities, including watching porn material. So this is like this specific church is called Grace Point. It's a Southern Baptist church. Was recently exposed by one of its former members who said that the congregation uses an app called Covenant Eyes. The app is marketed as anti-porn spyware, which is used to spy on church members' web traffic. So they are trying to track to see what y'all looking at. I don't know if I like this. Right? I'm like, peace. I'm out. Like, I'm sorry, but most normal people watch porn. I watch porn. Like, I don't need you judging me. Like, leave me and my phone alone.
It's healthy.
It is.
It's healthy.
Those that live in glass houses, I mean, I don't understand. Those people, like, pretty soon they're going to roll up to the church. All the workers are fired.
Right.
You know they're guilty.
Right.
I mean, honestly,
Facts.
everybody's going to be guilty.
Right. Man, I was like, what? I don't know. Y'all watch your phones because these churches are getting out of hand trying to track all the stuff you're doing on your weekends or nights or when you're just stressed out, okay? Another cheeseman that I have for you guys is it's gonna about me, okay? So I recently had I was telling go ahead and seal that. Just yesterday, I you guys, I thought my neighbor stole my laptop. And yes, long story short, so okay, here's what happened. You know that phone that's like, find my iPhone. So I opened it because I didn't need my laptop all week, my personal laptop. I was using my work laptop. And then I was like, okay, I need my personal one now because I'm going to work on some projects that I need to do and for today's show. And so I'm looking for it and I can't find it anywhere in my room. I will say my room is a little bit of a mess because we took a lot of stuff out of the attic and we are going to be donating a lot of clothes to the women's shelter. So I have boxes and boxes and bags of just clothes from the family and that I've been trying to organize. But that's like in a corner. It's a messy corner, but it's a corner. And I was like, okay, whatever. Because I looked in my car, it wasn't in there. I looked here in the office, it wasn't here. And then I looked in my room, it wasn't in there. So I was like, let me find my own phone. Let's see if it's in my car, where it's at. And so, because I didn't think it's somebody stole it. I just think I misplaced it. And so I'm looking on my phone. And it starts taking me outside. So I'm thinking, oh, I grab my car keys because I think it's in my car on the street. So I'm walking towards my car. This thing is taking me to the neighbor's house, y'all.
No.
Yes. This thing took me to the neighbors, like literally right next door. And so I'm thinking like, what? So mind you, my neighbors moved out about a month ago. So I hit up my brother because my brother knows everybody on the block. I don't know if you guys have that family member that knows everybody on the block. That's my brother.
Husband.
Right. And so, and my brother doesn't even live there. So I'm like, right. And so he's just that guy. He comes over, he talks to everybody. So he knows everybody on the block. I'm like, call him. I'm like, hey, Ralph, like, my laptop is pinging to the neighbor's house. Like, I think they took my laptop. And all of a sudden, he's like, I'm going to make some phone calls. He calls people. I don't know who he calls. And so he got a hold of, he called me and told me, well, they're Airbnb now. Like, so it's an Airbnb and there's a project manager on it. And I'm just like, all right, well, what's going to happen? Like, cause I was like, I already went over there and I rang the doorbell. Nobody answered it. I even put my head on my ear to the door to see if I could hear some pinging. I'm over here pinging. I'm like trying to hear if I hear the pinging. I can't hear nothing. And I'm like, hello. I was like, it's your neighbor. Like, and then because I wasn't coming like, this bitch stole my laptop. I didn't do that. I came with like, hey, like, hi. It says my laptop's over here. I just want to pick it up. Oh my God. I don't know how it got here. It likes to wander and walk away sometimes. So I went over there and I told my brothers, nobody's there. So long story short, they got a hold of the people that are staying there that got there that day at 10 a.m. And it was like 1 p.m. So it's like, when did they have time to steal my laptop? So I'm just like, bro, I don't know. Am I reading this right? Because it says it's over there. And I took a screenshot. He's like, yeah, it says it's over there. You guys, Apple was fucking with me yesterday because after I got a hold of the owner of the house, and he called me, after I got a hold of the project manager, he was on his way in 20 minutes. After my neighbors came out and was like, what's going on? I told them I already had involved so many people in this. Like, wow. I was like, yo, I can't tap out now. Like, this is it.
You're committed to it.
Yeah, so committed that the owner was like, call the police. Call the police. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait because I just want to double check before I involve the police. Yeah. And because he was like, no, that's not right. Like, they shouldn't be stealing, whatever. But you guys, Apple fucked with me because as soon as everybody got there, like the project manager, my neighbor was out there, and the Airbnb guests that had just arrived there at 10 were back on their way from having lunch because they were gonna let us in and check it out. Right before they got there, I was like, I'm gonna do a quick double check. So I told the project manager, I'm gonna get you a water. You want a water? I got you. I'm gonna go get you water. I went straight to my room. I'm throwing bags. I'm like, you guys, this please, like, I kind of wanted it to be there at this point.
Yeah.
As I'm moving stuff around, tell me what I found my laptop under my bags, you guys. Oh my God.
You better throw that laptop over the bag.
I should have. I was thought about it.
I would have done that.
Put it by the dumpster, something.
Yeah, something.
I was like, oh my God, Jack, you're an idiot. And then when I tried to show the find my phone thing again. Now it doesn't want to pop up. Now ya no estaba. I said, oh, now you want to act up? Oh, now you want to act up? So it was I was sweating like I am right now. I was sweating. I went outside with the water and a Truly, and I said, sir, this is true. This is water's for you, and this Truly is to say thank you for coming, and I'm sorry. I found my laptop. He was like, no, are you serious? He was so nice, though. He was a cool dude, young guy, and shout out to him. But we found the laptop. Yay! My dumbass found it in the room. So yeah, guys, that was a cheeseman. So yeah, I had to share that today with the cheeseman with you guys. It was a hot mess, but I feel like I'm not alone on this. So if I'm not alone, please let me know. I'm not alone.
I lost my iPad for 3 months.
And guess where it was?
Where?
It was in my couch.
No. Okay, that's worse than me. In the couch?
Yes.
Did you even look? Did you choose to find my iPad?
No, because it was dead. I knew it was already dead, and I was like, it's not gonna. I know it's somewhere here.
Oh my God.
And then I kept thinking, like, maybe I threw it away.
Oh my God. What is wrong with us? So my friends were trying to make me feel like, no, it's better that you have like checked and double crossed every, T's and dotted every I's, because, it's better that you found it and somebody actually stole it and you lost it forever.
It's better that your neighbors think you're a psycho.
Crazy. Oh, they do. They definitely do. All right, Joel, that is the cheese man. Yes.
That was some good cheese man.
Of course I gotta put some Bad Bunny, because who doesn't love Bad Bunny? It is Bad Bunny weekend.
That's right.
Yes, you guys, I'm so excited. Happy Friday. If you're going to Bad Bunny this weekend, let me know. If you're already there, you're listening to Ladies Night, I love you. Like, you're listening to me while you're at Bad Bunny, you are the real one. But girl, get off the radio and go listen to Bad Bunny, because I am jealous. But tag me in the pictures. If you're gonna be there tomorrow, hit me up. I will be there tomorrow. And I'm going by myself, y'all.
Oh,
I'm one of those people. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. I ask people, I'm like, oh, do you want to go? They're like, yeah, hit me up if you go. And I kind of let them know I'm buying my ticket. Nada. So you know what? I'm gonna do me, and no shame. Like, after I bought it, I sent it like, here, this is where I'm sitting, this is where I'm going. If you want to go, come through. But no, I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm gonna go see my Benito. But yeah, you guys. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's get into some today's special guest. We got Ryan and Wadencio. And we are going to talk about the Queer in Mercado and the podcast. Like, what and how did you guys even get this started? Because I love it. So let's get to it. You were talking about how you guys met. Let's get back to that. How you guys connected and how this came about.
Yeah, I mean, so once Diana sort of reached out to us, like Ryan and I connected, and we almost like we ended up connecting with Diana at the
Abuelo Fest.
Yeah, the Orgullo Fest.
Yes.
The Abuelo Fest.
Did he say Abuelo Fest?
He did say Abuelo.
Okay.
The Orgullo Fest.
So the sugar daddies are there. Is that what I'm saying?
That's my new festival.
The silver foxes are there. The sugar daddies. Okay, I got you, Ryan. All right, give me the details after the show. I'm gonna have to check this out.
I know, right? We went to the Orgullo Fest and we met up there to try to recruit some vendors, and we just kind of fell in love with the idea of the Queer Mercado. And we started about a year and 4 months ago with 40 vendors. We are at about over 100 vendors every month.
Okay.
With food and entertainment. We happen the third Saturday of every month.
Hey.
And we are queer. We are out. We are proud. And we
are
a beautiful community of entertainers, vendors, artists, creators, people that are living their best lives.
Yes.
And so that's who we are. That's a little bit of who we are. And Ryan and I are two of the co-founders alongside Diana Diaz.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. So you guys felt like there was a need for this type, because there's pop-ups everywhere. Yeah. Like within these, after COVID, man, there was pop-ups everywhere. Everybody was throwing pop-ups, and I was trying to support every friend I could. And I showed up, and there was some pop-ups that you have to pay at the door. Some are free. Whatever it is, I was showing support, because it's what our community needed. It's what was a lot of our, small businesses needed. So even like our restaurants was part of it, because they wanted to sell food and drinks. So I get it. But what what makes yours different than the other pop-ups? Because not a lot of them has succeeded the way yours has, because I haven't been there personally, right? But just to give people a glimpse of it, I did kind of bring a video for you guys to see. So if you are joining us through the app, you can watch it on YouTube on TGN Latinx. I brought a video for y'all. Hope I play the right. That's Benito. Get off real quick so I can stop this music. This is what happens when you're a one-woman show. You got to be your own engineer. Which song did I leave off on? See, look, okay. Here we go. All right, here I'm gonna play this video for you guys to show you what the queer.
We are the role models our younger selves yearn for. Spaces like the Queer Mercado are celebrating and building community so that younger generations can see themselves represented in a thriving and joy-filled community. We are a magical community of artists, creators, business owners, and we pop up every third Saturday of the month in East Los Angeles. We are the Queer Mercado.
Okay, and I saw this video and I'm like, I want to go. Like, there's so much fun. There's like a show, there's a stage, there's food. Like, what do you think? Because I can tell you from just looking at it, but what do you think it is that makes yours different?
Honestly, that's an interesting question, because when we first started it, we didn't know that this was something that we wanted, that we yearned for. But we never thought that it would be where it's at right now. Like, we really didn't. And I think it's community trusting us and facilitating the space, but also community saying, this is what we want.
Yeah.
Right. And it's, we, as, within the gay community, we have, or LGBTQ community, we have our pride events on a yearly basis, y la cosa, right?
Right.
But this is ongoing. This is like creating economic opportunity for queer, Latinx, people of color community, right?
Yes.
And I think that's resonating with people. I don't think, at least I haven't experienced a space where it's specifically focused on the intersections of queer community and people of color, specifically Latinx community, right?
Right.
And so, I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think it's a mixture of things. I think that post-COVID, a lot of people are really inspired by vendors living their dream out. We have so many vendors that started their business because of the pandemic.
Yes, this is true.
So it's like it's reaction, right?
Right.
Then they see these vendors, they're inspired, and then they're also like, oh my God, I've never been in an environment where everyone, 90% of the vendors are queer. And I think that's empowering. And then also we have, I think, Gay Pride, like you said, it's a monthly or it's yearly, whereas we're a monthly event. We're celebrating the gay culture, LGBTQ community every month.
Yeah.
And we're not, it's not in a cheesy way. We're not selling out. We're there for the community, and that's why we keep a low vendor fee. We participate in, we're very selective on the things we participate with and our partnerships. So I think those resonate with people.
Okay.
With consumers.
Yeah, I love that. And so what can people expect at the Queer Mercado?
They can expect to have fun for sure.
For sure.
And when you walk into the Queer Mercado, you're gonna see it's like it's your Mercado, like your typical Mercado, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's your Mercado that when you go to Mexico City or when you go to like wherever it is that you go to your Mercados, and you're gonna see this beautiful flair that kind of happens, right? Where people are coming in, and we're not shy about our queerness in that space, right? We're not shy about it, and we're celebrating it. We're celebrating our cultura, and that's actually something for me as an individual. I've never really experienced a celebration of my Latinidad and my queerness. I'm very proud of being Chicano. I'm very, very proud of that. And at the same time, there's been spaces where I'm like, okay, there's a part of me that doesn't feel celebrated in these spaces. Right?
I feel that.
And so then I'm like, what we're creating here is this intersection that's saying the whole of you.
Right.
is celebrated. The whole of you is beautiful. And so people are going to walk in and experience that and see that. And so I've had people who walk in and they're like, I'm coming in from Santana and I heard about this and I didn't imagine this to be what it is.
Oh.
There's so many vendors and it's just like, and a lot of folks are youth and younger folk. And it's really beautiful to see that.
Yes.
You're going to see entertainers, kind of drag shows. You're going to see food vendors. We have Las Dos Reinas, a lesbian couple who sells tacos and queso birria tacos that are delicious, by the way. And we have a smash burger that comes in. We have like this month, Ryan was able to secure a couple like really exciting. We have a churro vendor, and so he comes in with this really cute little carrito. And
I love it. I know that I have some people listening. Shout out to Stephanie who's in the comments, but I know that they're gonna want to know how can they be a part of this? How can they join?
Yes.
How can they, become part of this beautiful community? But you're gonna have to find out after this commercial break. You guys don't go too far. The commercials are only 3 minutes, I promise, and we'll be right back with more about the Queer Mercado. Hey.
Wow, baby, at every drink. Michelada Time is freshly made in small batches, bringing you the perfect michelada every time.
The streets are talking, Jerry. That Michelada Time is liquid gold. Where can I find it?
Check out our website at www.micheladatimemix.com. That is MICHELADA timemix.com. Follow us on Instagram at michelada_time for news, products, pop-ups, and store locations.
Say less. I'm on it.
Yo, this is Jay Slee from Hollywood Unlocked, and even though they extra as hell, check out Never Not Extra on TGN Network.
That's right.
Y'all gotta have notes, cue cards, teleprompter.
Yo, what's up? This is Rix.
Yo, this is Rennie.
What up, Doger in the building?
What's good, family? This is Jesse, and this is
Brown Wealth Radio. And make sure to catch us on TGN Latinx every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific, to be specific.
What's up, friends? It's IE and Friends. We're here at the Podcast Pit LA. It was so fun. We came to rep the IE. I think we did a pretty good job. So shout out to the Podcast Pit for having us. Shout out to TGN. You guys should definitely check them out. You should check me out, Saul V. Gomez.
Y'all can find me at I Know Caesar on IG. You can find me at airbear_IE on IG.
And you guys can find the podcast at IE and Friends on every social media network, except for OnlyFans. That's coming soon. So stay tuned. So follow us and follow TGN Podcast Pit. Have a good day, guys.
Wozy, it's Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and you can tune in to Compton Mania Monday nights, 9 o'clock on TGN. Wozy,
only on TGN Sports.
Hey, Michael, that's a dope ass shirt. What is that?
You know what it is. I only rock the Flyers gear, and the Flyers gear can be found with TGN Radio.
Where did you get it?
TGNradio.net. Go onto the page, click TGN Shop Store, and you can get everything you need.
I'm getting mine right now. Make sure y'all do the same. Go get your TGN merch. Enjoy your show.
Hey, my name is Jasmine Sweets, and I'm so excited to be bringing you The Sweet Spot on TGN Vibes, Good Vibes, and R&B. Playing the old school, new school, and in between. I'm coming to you this summer. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, it's the Primos Chidos. Hopefully you're enjoying this show, but if it sucks, be sure to check out.
All right, y'all. It is your girl, Mysterious Jax. Welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. Welcome back, y'all. Yes. It is your girl here with my wonderful guests. Wonderful, just fun. You guys have such great energy. Can I just tell y'all that you guys are amazing? And we had to turn the fan on, you guys. So if you hear any wind in the back, that's what you hear. Hot. It's hot in here. I think because we're just some hot, beautiful people in here, and to put us all together, what do you expect? But yeah, we were talking about the Queer Mercado and just like all the amazing thing that you guys created for the community. I don't know if we mentioned what community yet, but if you want to say what city.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So we are. Do you want to talk about that? Where we're at?
We are at the corner of Humphreys and Cesar Chavez Boulevard in East Los Angeles at the Hilda Solis Learning Academy.
Oh, okay. Whoop, whoop. I love it. So I was saying, how can people become part of that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a few ways. Number one, of course, they can add us on Instagram at the Queer Mercado.
Where else?
Then if
Is there any requirements?
to add us, no, just follow us on Instagram, and then if they're interested in being a vendor, they can also submit a application. We have our application is on our Instagram as well.
Yes.
It's on our link tree.
All right, sorry guys, I'm multitasking in the background trying to turn on the air for my guys and push it away from the mic because, you know, again, I'm a one-woman show. That's what I do, baby.
She's doing a lot over here. I love it.
No, but I love this, you guys. Have you guys had any pushback from anybody in the community? Any struggles? Everybody's been very helpful, really?
Yeah, no, like
it's been amazing.
It's been
I really,
incredible.
you know, because I come from corporate events.
Yeah.
And so I had the mentality that something was, you know, there could be problems or we could get a lot of pushback, and we really have not.
Because I know that they closed recently one of the night markets that was like, I don't know if you guys heard of that, but there was one, I think, where was it? It was like, I think in downtown LA somewhere, and they had to move it because they were getting a lot of pushback from the community. They didn't like all the people coming there. They didn't like the people taking up parking.
Yeah.
So that's why I was wondering if you guys struggled with something like that.
No. And so we're literally on a school parking lot. And yeah, we're on a LAUSD school parking lot, and that's where we situate ourselves. There's enough parking. People come through. We have these huge banners at the on Cesar Chavez and Humphreys where people can see the Queer Mercado is there. Like
I love it.
So yeah,
And
So
the most important, there's free parking.
Yes.
That's what I love.
Free
Now you're
entrance,
talking
free
to me,
parking,
Ryan.
right?
Now you're talking to me because one thing that will push me away is like parking.
Right.
Can't find parking. I guess I wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
But seriously, I got you on that. But I was gonna ask you, you guys have your own booth? Are you guys hosting, or what are you guys doing there?
It depends.
Yeah. So Diana Diaz has her own booth. She's her brand is Mexi Chic Crafts, and she sells these. She calls herself the first Chicana leather tooled luxury bag or designer, and she designs her own bags. And they're beautiful, beautiful bags. So she sells, but she's also like there, right? Like making sure that everything's okay. I sell sometimes,
right?
So I crochet, right? So I make,
and I've seen your work, by the way, you guys. If you need to go follow him because you're really talented.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna ask you. I was like, we're gonna make a request to purchase an order because you're really talented. Did you hear about that girl that made her own quinceañera dress?
I want to meet her. Like she is. It was such a beautiful quinceañera. Have you seen it?
No.
So yeah, this young woman, 15 years old from Riverside, made her own quinceañera dress. And it's beautiful.
Out of crochet. Like that's
yeah.
it. It took her months, obviously.
It took her months, yeah.
And it was beautiful. It was like blue and I think pink on there somewhere. She put a flower on it.
Yeah.
It came out really nice.
Yeah.
Like she did a good job.
Yeah.
And the fact that she wanted to do that, like, that's amazing.
That is amazing. And you know, the thing is that like a lot of us grew up with our abuelitas and our moms crocheting.
Yes.
Right. And so like there's this beautiful cultural connection to yarn and crocheting and making stuff. So
can I tell you one memory I have of I only had one crochet dress because my grandma, by the time I was born, she was already older and tired, but like she had a lot of grandkids. So for her to make a lot of us everything, like it would have been too much. But I remember one pink and white one, and it was in my closet for years. I obviously don't have no memory of myself wearing it, but I remember as a teenager in middle school and in high school, I would see it. And I was like, dang, like I would remind myself to go, ask her how to teach you how to do it, but I never did. And that's one regret I did have. Like I would have liked to have that memory with my grandma of her teaching me how to crochet, or her asking her to crochet like a scarf or something. But yeah, and now I don't even know where that dress is. I know.
Come up.
I hope so. I'm going through those boxes right now.
Yeah, crocheting is such a beautiful art, right?
Yes.
And I didn't learn from my grandmothers either, but I remember growing up seeing them.
Yes.
Crocheting and watching them and making stuff. I do have a few things from my abuelitas. I have a big cobija that she made. And so my mom was like, look, ¿la quieres? And I was like, yes, like give it to me, right? Like, especially now as a crocheter.
Yes.
Pero, yeah, so it's just a beautiful sort of like relaxing, healing,
I
practice.
love that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I did also want to mention, I saw that you guys had a celebrity there as well. Angie Gonzalez.
Or Annie Gonzalez.
Oh, sorry, Annie Gonzalez. Annie Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys get in contact with her?
She's actually been very supportive of the Mercado. She's from East LA. She's originally from East LA.
Yeah, I do know that.
And
so who DM'd her?
I know, right?
Ryan, I thought it was gonna be you, Ryan.
Ryan DMs
I
everybody.
know, I do DM everyone, but no, I don't. She
How
knew
does she-
Diana.
Through Diana,
Through
yeah.
Diana, because she's been very supportive of Diana's brand.
Yeah.
Like if you see her on the red carpet, she has Diana's purse.
Like the Mexican sheet caps, yeah. She wears,
Wow.
and she's also really good about making sure that, like, and she talks about this. She goes, the runway doesn't have to be these really expensive. Let's bring our community into the runway,
I
into the
love
red
that.
carpet. So she's really good about that. So what you're referring to, we had El Gran Festival this past weekend in East LA. It was this past weekend, right?
I know.
Yeah, I know. It feels like forever.
Yeah.
But it was this past weekend where we combined both the goddess and the queer. Supervisor Solis like sponsored it, and we partnered with some the East LA Community Center, and we all kind of came together and we created it. Like we had about 1,500 people walk through the doors. We had about 150 vendors, and
shout out to you guys.
yeah, it was really cool. So Annie hosted, and we had Sonora Dinamita as well. Yeah, it was a fun event for sure.
God, I'm telling you, this sounds like such a vibe.
Yeah.
Like you do your shopping like how you were remembering growing up. Now the pop-ups, and then you have mix in of all the colorful, fun dancing and singing, and just all the different like businesses out there. I love this.
Can I share with you a little story? So
Yes,
Ryan
please.
and I, and Ryan, actually, why don't you talk about sort of that experience with the gentleman that approached us about the Queer Mercado? Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Okay.
So
what gentleman was this?
Yeah, I know, right? So okay, so let me set it up. So and this is sort of why like it reminds us of like why this space is important, right?
Yes.
And so why it's important to create these spaces for all of us.
Okay.
And so first, like we see this guy walk in, he's wearing this awesome Pachuco outfit, right?
Ooh.
He's wearing these awesome white
Tall,
Pachuco pants.
like
He's tall.
6'2", 6'4".
Wait, do I know this guy? What's his name? No, because I had somebody like that as a guest. Is
yeah?
Is it the OG kid?
No.
Shout out to the OG kid.
I thought he was a performer.
Oh, okay.
So I saw him on the corner of my eye, and then I'm wearing a Queer Mercado t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
So then he like I'm talking to someone, and he like comes up, which I felt was kind of aggressive, so I got a little nervous. And he was like, you're the Queer Mercado? And I was like,
it depends. It depends.
So down my shirt, like, yes. And he's like, I just want to thank you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm from this community. He's like, I'm a trans man. I live here. He's like, I put up with a lot of bullshit with the way I dress. I'm trans. You know, there's all these things. And he's like, this is so inspiring.
Yeah, it was powerful to be in that space where this is the community that a lot of us grew up in, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't grow up in East LA, but I can like there's parallels to the communities that we each grow up in as Latinos, as people of color, and I think that there's this beautiful space that is being created where we're creating safe spaces for each other,
Right.
where we're celebrating all of who we are, and so for somebody to come to us and acknowledge that, I'm like, yes, this is why we do this.
Look, you guys
know?
have some love in there. Shout out to Stephanie. She's throwing the Puerto Rican sand for Bad Bunny.
Hey.
We got Marlon Jimenez. He says we in here.
That's right.
And Marlon's all the way from Boston, so he's definitely a friend of Ladies Night. And then we have, what's the name here? I'm so blind. Rene Pulido. He says Queer Mercado with all the hearts.
Yes.
He got some fans in here. So that is amazing. I love this that you guys have that. And obviously, like the community needed it. And the fact that, you know, you're creating the space, that's amazing. So again, how can people because you guys were saying you are careful on who you partner up with. Is that also with the vendors too? Like of what they can, like somebody with to sell sex toys be a part of this, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
well, I like to say that, you know, obviously, yes, we do take
sex positive.
Yeah, we're very sex positive, but we also take very careful consideration and curating our vendors. We want to be fair to them because, you know, obviously if we have 110 vendors, we want to make sure that it's not 40 people that sell the same thing.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So we want to be fair, and in that we also, but we do have a responsibility because we are on LA County, you know, LA school campus.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right. You can't do that. No.
So there's no pornography.
Yes.
But we want, you know, I want people to be able to come to the Mercado and buy everything from lube
Okay.
to a purse,
Okay.
to a Bad Bunny t-shirt.
Hey, that's all I need, baby. That's my Sunday. That's my Sunday.
I get some food.
And the mimosas.
Yeah, and some tacos. That's full. Yeah, that's full circle.
Yes.
So you guys don't have mimosas yet, or you can't because of the school.
not right now. But
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling you guys are going to probably
Maybe.
outgrow this place that you guys are at. No shade, but it's also to grow more vendors and be able to have drinks and stuff like that, because that would be amazing. This is a vibe.
It is definitely a vibe, and so yeah, we're really excited about different, the future of 2023. Who knows what's coming? You know, so but we're very happy, and so we're so proud to represent the community there.
I love that. Who knows? Maybe TGN will be up there interviewing people. Stuff. But let me know. We'll talk about this after the show. But you guys also have your own podcast. Talk about that.
Yes.
What can people find on your podcast, and what made you want to start a podcast after even starting the Mercado? Because that alone is a lot of work.
First,
I know this is a lot of work.
Right?
Because we just wanted to add more
to your
pain to
Because
our lives.
number one, we also forgot to say we also all have day jobs.
Yes.
Honey.
We're all
And I'm looking for another day job.
We're all
The
volunteers.
hustle is real.
The hustle
I got
is
y'all.
real.
Yeah.
Reclaim the hustle.
Reclaim the hustle.
We are reclaiming the hustle. This is a brand from one of the goddess vendors, Latina Hustle, and this is part of the reason I wore this today was because I also wanted to talk about how we in this space we are reclaiming and reframing what hustle means. And so if you look at the back, hustle is healing and unlearning the things that we and service and creating sort of familia. So it's reclaiming the hustle in a lot of different ways. Latina Hustle.
Latina Hustle, y'all.
Check them out. They have amazing stuff, and I love wearing this shirt because it reminds me of part of what we're doing is also saying, look, we don't have to be working our asses off all the time. Let's find space where we're filling our buckets, you know, and we're healing it. But anyways, so the podcast. So
no, I feel you.
Yeah. So the podcast, we actually, when we first started this, we started connecting, and Ryan and Diane and I would walk around and meet vendors, and then we would talk to them. And part of what was happening, we were started to hear their stories, right?
Right.
And we're like, how do we amplify this? How do we do this? And so we started Queer Magic Wednesdays, and we started to go live on Instagram, right? We started to get a pretty good following, and people started to jive with us in that way. And then eventually, Xavier Mejia, our producer, approached us and was like, hey, let's put this into a podcast, because this is important for us to archive our stories in this way. And so that's what we started to do. And what you're going to hear in the podcast, the Queer Mercado podcast, is you're going to hear the stories of folks, why they started this work, why they're doing it, but also what it's connected to, right? And so I keep on saying, there's three things that come up and almost every single one of these. One is that they're doing this because they're connected to their cultura or to their familias. Two is because they want to create sort of this space where they're making a difference in the world.
Right.
And so almost every single vendor is when I talk to Amado, he makes this beautiful jewelry, right?
Yes.
And he's actually been on the red carpet.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Also with
check
Annie.
him out. Yeah, so Annie wore him, and then also the director producer of Gentified. I'm forgetting her name, pero also queer Latina, and she's wore his stuff.
I love that.
And Amado is Ethical Punk Apparel y Arte.
Ooh.
That's what he goes by. But I remember talking with him, and he's like, as a trans man, I want to be able to create this, change the way that we think about masculinity.
Yes.
Right. We think of it through this very toxic lens, but at the same time, masculinity can be beautiful. Masculinity can be feminine. Masculinity can be us crying. Masculinity could be us doing all of these beautiful things that we deprive ourselves of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, I want to change the way, I want my, I want to be that tío that people come to and are like, and so he's such a beautiful soul and beautiful individual. So folks like that are really trying to make a difference in the world.
You wanted to highlight that.
And I wanted to highlight that.
No, and I definitely get that. That's kind of why I created that show, this show, Ladies Night. I love storytelling. So you just sharing the story of where your journey is, where you guys are going. I love that. I can just sit and listen to your story all day, because that's what I love. And I feel like I wanted to create a platform mostly for women, but I'm also open to everybody. But for sure for the ladies, just to empower and just show that there's so many women out there that are like you, that are going through things like you. And so this is important because I'm sure there's people in the community of the LGBTQ community that like love seeing this, are going to go to your, your Mark pop up and be like, feel safe, feel seen, feel like this is my place, I belong here, and be able to do their shopping freely and how they want. And I love that. So you guys are doing amazing stuff there. And just by seeing the videos, just by seeing what you guys have been doing, like, you guys should be really proud of yourselves. If you haven't taken time to really celebrate yourselves, well, I'm going to take that moment for you and celebrate you guys. Congratulations, because I know you're just getting started and I know it's going to get bigger. As you were talking about like the red carpet, I envisioned for you guys like a freaking fashion show of vendors, everybody. Okay, now at this vendor at booth, 21, this is, whatever it was that they're selling. If it's a purse, if it's a hat, if it's t-shirts, like a different fashion show. Even if you want to put the food in there, like come get your tacos, booth 45. And so I envisioned that for you, definitely. And then because I already I gotta go check this out because it looks so fun. But
October 15th, come down.
I will not be here. Oh my god!
No.
I know. Where's that one? Nope, that's not it. I gotta get my notes sounds together. But I will catch the next one because I'm actually already planning a birthday trip to Vegas for a friend. Okay. But I definitely been wanting to go. Shout out to my friend Robbie. He's the one that introduced me to you guys at first, and he's been telling me we got you guys. So I've been meaning to go and check it out. But I love what you guys are doing over there. This is amazing. And if you ever want to connect again or partner up with TGN Latinx, let me know. Maybe we can do something. We'll talk more off air on that. But of course, you guys know it would not be ladies' night without some game time. So of course, we're gonna put these fellas in the game. Let's get it started, y'all. We're gonna put some fun in it. Yes. All right, y'all. All right, let's have some fun. You guys like game nights, right? You guys like have fun.
Let's do it.
All right, this is going to be a fun what would you do kind of game segment. I'm going to ask you questions and you guys just got to have fun, answer them. All right, so here's the first question for you guys. And if you're in the audience, if you're listening, let me know, what would you do? If you were offered $875 million, Ryan, to sell a family member, who would you sell your family member, and which family member are you selling?
For $875 million?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Are you selling your family member, and which one are you selling?
The whole family.
What about you? Are you gonna answer that? You're gonna be like, no, I'm not answering. Okay. All right. The next question: if you guys are listening, would you sell your family member, or would you guys not? Like, it's $875 million.
Stephanie said my mother gotta go.
Oh Where, right here?
I'm selling one of my brothers.
My mother's gotta go.
They're way
Stephanie, you're ruthless.
Marlon is selling his brother.
I'm selling one of my brothers. There's way too much. Way too many brothers. I feel it. Shanta, shout out to Shanta. She said, yo, oh my God, you guys are hilarious. All right, I got another question for you guys. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to move things with your mind or the ability to read minds?
Oh, I would want to read minds.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to read other people's minds?
Yeah, I like the cheese.
I don't know. You're not gonna like what you're gonna hear.
Feelings hurt all day.
Bitch, what'd you say?
For what?
What?
I'm standing.
You want to swap?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like your assistant bringing you your coffee. No. All right, here we goes another one. Would you rather have an orgasm every 5 minutes?
Oh my gosh.
Or never orgasm at all?
These are the choices? I cannot.
Wow. Would you rather orgasm every 5 minutes or never orgasm at all?
I would say every 5 minutes as opposed to not.
Same.
Yeah.
I need that feeling.
Like, for real. It's like,
I'm super happy.
Right.
Yeah, you want to borrow $20 million? Whatever you want.
walk around and then Jackie's gonna be in a puddle.
Just skipping. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to wear one of those dependable diapers.
Hey, that's the response.
Right. Oh my God. I wonder did they say any of them.
I know.
I like the cheese man. Oh no, ain't trying to be cursing everyone out. Exactly. Exactly. I already know I'm be cursing everybody out for sure. All right. Would you rather find true love today or lottery of $600 million next year?
Lottery.
That's it. So never find love. Never find love. Never. Oh my God. Okay.
What if
I
you
feel
already
it.
found the true love, and then I'll just ask for the 65 million?
No, you have to exchange. Look, I don't want to put you in the doghouse, so we're not gonna.
If my husband is listening, he's like, "What the?
You better not exchange my ass."
I won't.
Or you like exchange me, boo. I'll just be your side. I'll be your Sancho.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I'll be your Sancho on the yacht in Paris somewhere.
He would like to be the Sancho, yeah.
All right. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone to know or to have access to your internet history?
Oh. Where do you come up with these?
I don't know. We're such dirty minds over here. This is a perfect question for us.
I'd be alone.
I would just feel like the internet history would just be like a Band-Aid rip. Just instead of you reading my mind all the time. No.
Yeah.
Just Band-Aid rip it off and just here's my history. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Whatever. I watch porn.
Right. I was like, what am I doing on my internet? That would be that bad.
Oh my God. What is cartoon porn? What is that? Anime? I didn't know Miss Incredible could do that.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. What are you watching?
I'm not gonna lie, I recently Googled that one. Like, guys, I don't know why. I was like, it just came up on the the main page.
Right, yeah.
I was like, I wonder how this looks. And I don't know about this. It wasn't for me. I will say that.
Okay.
At least I learned it wasn't for me. I just had to look.
That's right.
Okay, but that's the history they're gonna find.
That's hilarious.
Like, I'm saying it on the live on radio, so it don't even matter. I guess I'm not that embarrassed. Maybe it's because my family's not here right now. And maybe they'll listen to it when I'm not in the room. Sorry, Mom. No, I was kidding. Okay. Would you communicate only in emojis or never be able to text at all ever again?
Oh.
Emojis.
Yeah,
that one's pretty easy.
I got a text.
Yeah, they're not gonna understand what you say. How are you gonna say? No, I don't know. I was gonna say, how do you gonna bring me some bananas, orange juice, and pick up my condoms or something? I don't know. Like, how do you say all that through emojis?
That's gonna be hard. That would be really
You just
hard.
see bananas, eggplants. Like, do you want vegetables and fruits, honey? Is that what you want?
Marlon is saying, what the fuck are you Googling?
Don't judge me, okay? I just speak facts. I know all of y'all have already sucios, okay? I just say it how it is. I'm no shame over here.
Oh, yeah. This is too much.
I could have a whole convo in emojis. Okay, see, like, some people are pros at it. Some people, I could not. They would be like, what do you want? It's just like, bring me tampons. I don't know. See butt, blood, knife, angry face. What do you say? Like, how do you ask for tampons? Like, I don't know.
You're trying to figure it out though.
Yeah,
right.
You would.
Yeah.
You would
like, what
figure
you
it out.
Blood,
bandits?
shopping bag.
You trying to kill me?
Right.
Are you mad? Don't come home. Is that what you're saying? Don't come home, honey. Oh God, no. Okay. Would you rather have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else?
Oh, BO and not know it.
Really?
You know what? I'm really self-conscious about it too, but
You have a sensitive nose?
but I also have a sensitive nose. Yeah.
I would not want to smell, so I would rather I would have to cover my mouth. I'm wearing double mask. I don't want to smell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good solution.
Yeah, because I don't want to smell. Ain't nobody gonna try to go down on me if I'm smelling. The cat needs to be fed.
Good call. The cat needs to be fed.
Y'all bringing this out on me. Y'all are in trouble. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't been like this in a long. I'm not even drinking. This shit is still full. I'm not even drunk. Y'all are fun. Okay. Always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early.
Well.
Oh, you're the late one.
I am the late one. I'm always late. Yeah.
I'm always late, so I can't even say anything. You're on time?
Early or on time.
You're always earlier on
So
time.
you're the one helping clean up, set up the party for like the
Right,
you're
literally.
like, yeah. See, I can't do that.
This lady told me
I like
once
to make an entrance.
that, if you're not on time, you're late.
Yeah, that's true for sure.
And
I'm
like,
always
"Damn."
late. That is my problem. I am always late.
Even when you try to get there early, like what happens? I don't know what happens.
I don't know. I don't know. Something happens. You have to go get gas, or you're like, you need your Starbucks.
Today I was late, and it was a first.
Yeah, today you were late.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, look at that. Write that down.
I know.
Look,
On the
don't get
history
mad at
book
me,
right
Ryan,
there.
because on September 30th, you did not show up on time. So yeah. All right, here's another one for you guys. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over and over again, like Groundhog Day, for a full year, or take 3 years off your life?
No.
I'm down for living the day.
Yeah.
Really?
I would have so much fun if it was Groundhog's Day like
Well,
that.
who knows? What if you live up to be 109? That's just 106.
That's true. But I mean, you know what? The living that old is a lot. It's hard too.
Yes. No, it's true. That's what my grandfather, I always tell people, like, people always say, like, time happens so fast. It moves so fast. And during his last few months, he kept saying time is going by so slow.
Oh.
It was crazy.
Okay.
Because to him, he just wanted to be with his wife. But my grandma had passed
Just to
away
get
already,
aid.
and it was just him. And he would always cry when we would play certain music. He was already he was missing her. Anytime we play any type of fun music, he just started crying. Anything reminded him.
Pobrecito.
Yeah. So he told that to my sister once, and I was like, "Yo, imagine ever getting to that age where you feel like time is going slow."
Yeah.
Oh, he was ready to go
he
and be
was.
with her. So that's what I always say. Okay, this is the last one. Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live to 100 with a lot of regrets?
Oh, no regrets.
Really? No regrets?
Yeah. I mean,
I think regrets are just a part of life.
I think so too.
Give me that 100.
no.
Because then also, how would you know if you don't try it?
That's a full life.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I learned. That's a regret. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you guys did it. Shout out to y'all. Woo woo. You guys found out a lot about me today.
We sure did.
It was supposed to be for y'all, but I was like, I want to play too. I want to answer this too. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Now it's live and it's recorded.
Marlon said 3 years off. I'm good with 97 because I'm going for 100. Yeah, see?
Yes.
There you go. He also said 10 minutes late, shit run in my blood. I think a lot of the Latinos, we're always late. That's just what it is. And what else did he say? I'd rather smell like baboon. So you rather smell than have to smell other people? I mean, I get it, because especially with people with sensitive nose. I don't have a sensitive nose. Nah, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
You could fart in this room and I'd laugh. I wouldn't get
You would
mad.
be fine.
But I have my two sisters. They have sensitive nose. So if you were to fart, they get mad. I laugh. I'm like, bro, that stinks. Ah. They get mad. Really? You couldn't go to the bathroom? That's disgusting. That's how sensitive they are. I one time had one of my supervisors. I used to work at a school. I'm not even gonna say what school, but he was assistant principal. And he had an office kind of like this. And he would always call me in, Jackie, because I would help him a lot of projects. And he'd always call me in. And I'm like, what happened? He said, close the door. And I'm like, oh, there's cheese, man. So I would close the door. And he would come here. And then all of a sudden, he's like, you smell that? I'm like, oh
no.
He hotboxed it before I walked in. And he would do that to me all the time. He'd just start. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. I was like, you're a punk. I thought you had cheese, man. I thought a parent got crazy. No, but it was funny. So I don't have a sensitive smell. It doesn't really bother me, but yeah. But that's it. All right, let me go to the comments. Make sure that we got everybody on there. Stephanie says, I must be what's that? White because I'm always early. Okay, I see you. Yeah, you are on time. You were out here in LA, I would be like, damn, you on time. I can't be late. Don't start your shit. I don't know what she's referring that to. And shout out to Shanta. Shout out to everybody in the comments. We appreciate you. We see you.
Yeah.
If you don't understand, you crazy. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. Shanta's dad used to leave $20 in the bathroom and she always fell for it. Wait, what?
I think there's some sort of like conversation happening with folks in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, Puerto Rican is white, low key. Oh, they are talking shit to each other because Marlon's Dominican and she's Puerto Rican. My bad. I skipped some comments. I'm going backwards.
She's me right there.
They over here fighting in the comments. Oh, he used to stink up the bathroom. Oh, I feel you. Okay. Oh, well, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. Where can people find you guys before we exit out of here?
So Instagram, the Queer Mercado. So it's just at the Queer Mercado, the Goddess Mercado at the Goddess Mercado. You can find me on Gao_Dencio, and
I am Ryan Montez.
Yes.
And the podcast is on all streaming platforms.
Yep.
Yes. And if people wanted to be guests on there, they just reach out to you guys? Or they have to be a part of
They have to be a part of the Mercado.
So they have to be a vendor first, and then they can be on the show.
That's right.
Then we screen
Smart.
them.
Then they got to look at your credit score. Then they got to look at your Tinder profile.
What kind of porn they're watching.
What kind of porn you're watching. All of that, okay? And then, you got to go on a date with me, and I got to screen you too. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I want to thank you guys so much. You guys are so fun. I hope you guys had fun at ladies' night. And you guys are welcome back anytime. So just know, you guys, if you guys want to promote anything or you want to have something that you want to talk about, and you were like, hey, I want to talk to your listeners, come through anytime. You guys are more than welcome to.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. One thing before I also leave, I do like to ask all of my guests, because, a lot of times you're on hustle mode, we're on hustle mode, we forget to celebrate ourselves. But I also want to kind of remind you of things that you should celebrate yourself weekly in a sense. So this is where you share something you're proud of, anything you want to cheers or celebrate and give yourself some love for this week.
Oh, I like this. What do you want to celebrate?
That I made it this week. This was a stressful week.
Yay!
So, thank God it's Friday.
I love that. You made it. That's right.
Yes. I want to celebrate that I recorded the last episode of this season for the Queer Mercado podcast. Yes, and so it's been a lot of work for that. So
I love that.
And Adelita's Revenge, who's the lesbian couple that was popping up with us and now has their own store in Long Beach.
Hey,
so check them out, Adelita's Revenge. So I'm really proud of that. And
you guys, make sure you go and check them out. If you're ever in LA and you have a business and you want to be a part of it, hit them up. Get your business out there because I'm telling you, just by looking at your social media, it is growing fast. And as soon as you went live on your social media, you had so many followers pop up. So I can already tell you guys are going big. Keep the hustle going. And I'll see you at the top, y'all. We love y'all.
Yes,
and with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play some Bad Bunny on the way out because I'm going to go see him tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. And you guys stay safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Happy Friday. You know where it's at. I'll see you guys at the next one. I love it.
Tú y yo y tú nos llevamos bien. Tú y yo y tú nos llevamos bien. Que lo que, dame luz, yo sigo.